Hello, and welcome back to Binging Last Season, where I tell you about anime that you can binge from last season. This week I spent all of my time and effort working on 2 detailed and high-quality videos, and this one is NEET! Ike, I swear to fucking God! That's right, I realized I wasn't going to be able to finish either video by Friday, so I opened up my anime list and I scrolled through the seasonal anime and I saw one with a funny poster, and I said, that'll do! So let's dive into this inexplicable dumpster fire, shall we? Do you like girls? Do you like fan service? Do you like that one hentai with the female ninjas that dress like Playboy bunnies for some reason? You know the one. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. If you answered yes to 1 or 2 of those questions, you're probably going to enjoy Nito Kunoichi to Nazeka Dose Hajimemashita, or I'm living with an otaku NEET Kunoichi. And if you answered yes to all 3 of those questions, call your parents. It's been a while and they just want to make sure that you're okay. Look, this anime is borderline AV material, and if you think I'm going to write it off and think less of it because of that, you must be new here. Because yes, I could poke fun at this obvious gooner bait. I could laugh at it in a circle of my friends, reassured by the presence of other men with equally strong moral values. Only to have a sudden realization later in the middle of the night as I lie in a bed covered in sweat and other shameful liquids with my eyes wide open at the realization that the reason I laughed so boisterously earlier was from fear and a rejection of the possibility that in truth I might just be one of them. But I don't think that's right. I think it's better to face my fears, to confront what I want to run away from, to give this anime an honest shot and a fair shake, and to watch the entire thing all the way through, while violently punching myself in the penis. So that's what I did, and I thought it was pretty good. It's about a guy who's prone to misfortune because of his warrior bloodline, which means that demons called Yoma are gonna come after him and try to kill him until one day a ninja shows up who says that she will protect him. The only catch is she's a massive otaku NEET who is pretty useless and he has to provide for her. Apart from being a fan service and gooner anime, this is also a comedy and romance, and I gotta be honest, it's making me a little bit uncomfortable how good the industry is at nitpicking the specific things that they know their fan base wants in their life. And this show almost feels like it's calling you out, saying, this is all the shit you would put up with just for these 2 little facets that you desperately want in your love life. Because they look at you and they say, hey, this is the romantic interest. She may be cute, but apart from that, she is completely useless. She can't cook. She won't clean up around the house. She spends thoughtlessly. She is a gotcha enjoyer. There's only like 3 good things that I can say about her to begin with, and that's that, you know, she makes you feel special, she genuinely cares about you. But hold on, I didn't even get to the part where she's When it wasn't being lewd or romantic, I did think this anime was pretty funny. I don't think every joke hits 100% of the time, but I do think the character dynamics were good enough that I laughed out loud a few times. And this part might just be me, but this is the second anime that I've watched and noticed that the opening was done by real Akiba boys. And there's just something about this genre of music that I'm just like low-key obsessed with. I just enjoy it so much. I don't know what it is because it's a weird combination of metal and synth sounds with like low quality audio. Like it sounds like it was recorded in somebody's room, and yet there's just something so hype about it. I watched it more than a few times. I think this one lives or dies based on whether or not you enjoy the gooner shit. If you don't enjoy it, I imagine you'll hate this, but I enjoyed it, so I gave it a 7 out of 10. The 12-minute episodic format shuffling between action, romance, comedy, and public indecency meant that I was never really bored most of the time. I would say the action quality was a step above Redo of Healer, and the plot quality was a step below Ishizoku Reviewers, although apparently I need to go back and watch that again because I heard some people disparaging it recently, and I thought that anime was pretty universally loved, so maybe I'm misremembering something. Anyway, the gacha game that our female protagonist played in this show was called Inu Musume, and that was just a reminder for me to actually get to work and finish the other video. God knows if I'm going to, because it is a rabbit hole of depths and proportions that I never expected to jump into, but if I finish it by next week, you'll see it, and I'll see you guys then.